before I get into it, let me first define some terms. Q-Day refers to the day when a large-scale quantum computer becomes powerful enough to break modern public encryption systems. To quote the late Robert Redford from one of my favorite all-time movies, Sneakers, which I highly recommend to everyone who hasn't seen it, in that movie, they find the master key to decrypt all known encryption. And Robert says, there are no more secrets. Great line. I think one of the best lines in movies. I would paraphrase it by saying that there are no more secrets if you are using traditional crypto on Q Day. You're okay if you're using quantum safe encryption. So estimates of Q Day range from 2030 to 2035. There are, however, some naysayers who say Q Day is decades out. Now, with respect to why now, I believe quantum risk is the most severe and urgent technology risk I have seen in my decades as a professional protecting the world's financial ecosystem. The stakes are existential, not just for banks, but for every organization that relies on digital trust. They get even greater when you think of risks to critical infrastructure like transportation, power grids, defense, and even to nations. So quantum isn't just another emerging tech, it's a boardroom priority. History shows us that when global forces and focus and resources converge, timelines accelerate. Think of the Manhattan Project, the Apollo moon mission, or more recently, the rapid development of COVID vaccine. Timelines initially thought unattainable were shattered. Quantum is seeing the same level of urgency and investment right now. There are hundreds of startups, billions in funding, and nearly every major bank, firm, or nation is running quantum initiatives. So the pace of innovation is relentless. Additionally, I feel that AI is turbocharging the quantum progress. Machine learning is helping design new processes, technologies, and algorithms, shrinking development timelines from years to months, and in some cases, finding shortcuts to key algorithms like Shor's and Grover's that reduce the qubit and runtime requirements for decryption. I would say that AI isn't just helping break crypto, it's helping quantum computing get there faster. And lastly, as a former risk professional who has spent decades at the intersection of technology, risk, and innovation, I can assure you that traditional tools in the risk management toolkits, such as insuring risk, reserving losses, reserves for losses, risk acceptance, will not work in the quantum world, where the possibility exists, all of your data getting exposed. The risk is so high and the cost of inaction so great that waiting is simply not an option. A few $1 million invested now can protect billions in future value.